Good afternoon. Buenas tardes. When I was glancing through the program, I realized I was the first. So, why the Global Hamstring Project? Again, I'm not a physiotherapist. I love sports. I've never been successful in team sports where you see hamstring injuries. But I appreciate the fact that this is a major soft tissue injury. Now, so this is an issue for us to discuss over these 2 days. You know, in terms of hamstring, what's important, and perhaps we end up summarizing that we need them both. The more brute force and the more classical or the more typical used stretching exercise for the hamstring.
Okay, good afternoon. My name is Christian Berg, working in Stockholm, as Per said. 29 years ago, I was his student in physiology. Still, as you all know, a tendon, where a muscle has two tendons, one proximal tendon that we call the origin, and we have a distal tendon that we usually call the insertion, and a bunch of the triple helix.
With a little history. This is after the quarterfinal match of a field hockey European Championship last year, and they finished the match, and one of our best players had some discomfort in his hand.
A lot of my background, when I worked with the rugby team, we had a lot of work with the Edith Cowan University, a lot of Skype calls with Greg Haff, Prue Cormie, Rob Newton at the time, and they were the sort of practitioners that really adopted.
Hi, my name's Anthony McElhone. I work at Tottenham Hotspur Football Club. I work as a fitness and reconditioning coach, and obviously along here through our Spanish coaches, Jesus Perez, inviting us over here to actually learn a little bit more about hamstring prevention and injuries.
Buenas tardes, mi nombre es Adrián Marén de México, Ciudad de México. Soy socio de la empresa Yuka Fitness y venimos aquí al congreso.
Pues jo em dic Berta, soc fisioterapeuta i crec que és important assistir a congressos com aquest per poder estar al dia dels últims avenços i coneixements sobre la lesió muscular, en aquest cas d'isquio, que és el que més veiem a la nostra feina, en el món de l'esport.
So my name is Maria Burova. I'm coming from Russia. I'm working as a head coach of medical center in FC Lokomotiv Club. So thank you for good opportunities to come here in the third time, and we have very good relationship with all people here. It's a very good experience to have this conversation, just to know a little bit more about maybe easy things, but you can go deeper and deeper. And in the end, I think it gives to us very good result in our daily work.
Well, my name is Håkan Andersson. I work as a track and field sprint coach in Sweden, and I'm here at the conference, as a speaker. But it's also very interesting to listen to other speakers. And like hamstring may sound like a very narrow topic, but it's actually very complex. And both for performance and to make people stay healthy and athletes healthy, and that's the key factor behind a successful career, to stay injury free.
Came out in the early 60s, the classic swoosh with the orbit. And one of the administrators in the early 90s decided he wanted to go back to historic representation. So he brought this symbol back, and we've had it since then. And then usually when you hear about NASA as another space program, what it's about.
This is a picture from FC Barcelona, the exercise gym there, and you see the yo-yo is being used there. And you might think that this is some training system which is highly useful for elite athletes, and it is. And there are some quite interesting effects in there. But you have to recognize that also patients and even elderly people could have some benefits from using this device also.
At the moment, I work on a daily basis with these guys, and I also, involved with the national team, as a relay coach and sprints and hurdles coach at the championships and so on. The guy up at the left is totally unknown for you. He's Stefan Ternhuber, has been his coach for 12 years now. When he was 17, he ran 100 meters in, I think, 11:60. His first best at 10:35.